Back again for another daily stimulus check update. Today we're going to be talking about the next stimulus bill, phase 4, which we have good news. A discussion starts tomorrow for a second stimulus check update for July 19th of 2020. Now, negotiations will be started getting underway as of tomorrow when the Senate comes back from their recess for what will go into the next stimulus bill, which will likely include another stimulus check, which we have all been waiting for the past 4 months. They're set to start in earnest tomorrow. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said on Sunday today, and what could be the last major push in federal funding to an American economy that's been rocked by the impacts of coronavirus. Now, you want to make sure that you watch this video all the way to the end, so that way you don't miss out on the special bonus that are going to give you guys at the end. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel using the subscribe button below, and give this video a like, so that way YouTube will promote our videos and our channel. We can grow. So basically, we found an article in Forbes written by Nicholas Riemann, one of the Forbes staff on business, a news reporter for Forbes, who primarily covers the U.S. South. President Trump, he spoke to the press in the Oval Office at the White House today. And also he's been seen on Fox News, a special interview today also as well, where he did not speak much about the stimulus check. I watched the entire interview. He did talk about schools reopening, that's what he wants, and he's threatened to take away funding from schools if they do not reopen also. And he's talked about considering vetoing a stimulus bill or the next stimulus bill or package if it does not include a payroll tax. Now, President Trump, he plans to meet with Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy to fine-tune the details of the bill. And this is what Meadows told Fox News. Now, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, he's the leader of the Senate, and Kevin McCarthy, he's the minority leader for the Republicans in the House of Representatives. So they want to go over the details of the bill because they all want to be in some type of agreement between the House of Representatives, the Senate, and President Trump too also as well. President Trump has said that this bill should include second stimulus checks for Americans, though it's unclear at this point how much the checks would be and how many Americans would qualify, since McConnell has suggested checks targeting those who make less than $40,000 a year. Now, in my opinion, I really honestly don't believe that this will make it through the House of Representatives. I don't even believe that it will make it onto President Trump's desk, because the Democrats in the House of Representatives, they believe, and as well as Nancy Pelosi, who is the Speaker of the House, that there are many millions of Americans who are part of the middle class who earn more than $40,000, who have been severely affected by this pandemic and who also need help also as well. We're not saying don't help the low income people. Not at all. What we are saying is don't leave out the middle class, because the middle class is also who has helped build this country since its beginning. So this bill, it will address the future of unemployment payments with the $600 a week referral bonus set to expire at the end of this month. Now, in most states, it would expire either on the 25th or the 26th, because most states, their unemployment system, the last day of the week ends on a Saturday or Sunday, and the 25th or 26th is actually the last Saturday or Sunday of this month. So that's what we're looking at. And also 28 million Americans facing eviction also if this does not pass, a solution does not pass to the extension of unemployment benefits. The Democrats, they want to see unemployment funding extended, of course, noted in their passing of the HEROES Act back in May, where they wanted to extend the unemployment benefits all the way till January. But the Republicans, they argue that the $600 a week payment, which comes on top of normal state unemployment, is too generous, and it might be better replaced by a return to work bonus or lower unemployment payments. Now, Trump is demanding that the bill would also include a payroll tax cut. Now, again, like I had said before, Trump said on an interview on Fox News today, Sunday, that, quote, I would consider not signing it if we don't have a payroll tax cut, while also saying he would like to see liability protections included in the bill for businesses. Now, the Democrats, they oppose both of these proposals. They oppose the payroll tax cuts proposed by President Trump, and they also oppose the business liability protections also as well. Now, the bill is expected to cost around $1 trillion, and that's what Mitch McConnell wants it to be. And he also wants this to be the last stimulus package that the federal government passes in response to the pandemic. But I believe that it's not up to Mitch McConnell to decide that, because this pandemic could last throughout the rest of this year and as well as the rest of next year also. So this may not be the last and final stimulus package that is passed by Congress. But the legislators, along with the White House, don't have too long to negotiate. There are only 10 business days until the House of Representatives, they go on recess. So the House of Representatives, they're going on recess around the 29th of this month. And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has said that she would delay their recess if a stimulus bill is being negotiated, because she knows the urgency and the dire need for Americans to get financial help during this pandemic. They've been waiting for 4 months now. But Mitch McConnell has not said if he would do so when the Senate is scheduled to finish working August 7th. Now, after August 7th, the Senate is also going on a recess for almost a month. It would not be back till September. So hopefully this thing does not drag out until September. Hopefully it gets done either the end of this month or before August 7th. So that way we can all get our stimulus checks around sometime the middle of August or the end of August. Mitch McConnell and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin have reportedly been working on a bill for weeks. But Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer recently said that Democrats have had no contact with Republicans or the White House about what's going on in the next bill. So we have some conflicting information here where Mitch McConnell and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, they say they've been working on a bill for weeks, but Chuck Schumer said the Democrats have had no contact at all. So even though McConnell and Steve Mnuchin have been working on a bill, may have been working on a bill for weeks, Steve Mnuchin does not have a vote in the bill at all. Mitch McConnell does have a vote, but however, the Republicans have the majority of the House, so they don't really feel the need to confer with Chuck Schumer about it. There are many places the bill could hit a holdup, however, like over unemployment. For example, the Republicans could disagree with the Democrats because the Democrats want to extend the $600 a week plus up to the unemployment, and the Republicans want to not extend the $600 a week benefit. There are many proposals brought forth by the Republicans in the Senate to counteract that. For example, to lower it to about $200 or $300 a week extra that they would make on unemployment, or to make it 100% of a person's salary before they was laid off or furloughed. And there's also back to work bonus proposals that's been introduced by Republicans in the Senate too, also as well, to counteract that $600 a week plus up. So hopefully, I mean, the Democrats can meet the Republicans somewhere in the middle. If there is a middle there, I believe there's got to be some middle ground there for them to be able to agree upon in order to pass the next stimulus package. Now, if Nancy Pelosi holds true to her word, where she is saying that she is willing to delay the recess if a stimulus bill is being negotiated, then that would give the House of Representatives more time to actually work out the details of the next bill after it is passed through the Senate by a vote. So we'll just have to see, what takes place on that front. But the bill could be held up because of the unemployment. Also, it could be held up because of the business liability protection, which the Democrats, and including Nancy Pelosi, do not agree with in the House of Representatives. But it's one of the biggest points of the argument could be over aid that's given to state and local governments. A lot of the Republicans in the Senate do not want to give aid to state and local governments. However, some of the Republicans in the Senate disagree, and they want to give aid to state and local governments because a lot of the state and local governments that are suffering because of the pandemic are Republican-run states with Republican governors. Matter of fact, one of the states, namely Texas, who have seen record highs in the C-word sickness cases recently, is run by Republicans. So funding for reopening schools is also one of the major disconnects between the Republicans and the Democrats also as well. The Republicans, including Donald Trump, want schools to reopen. And like I said before, Donald Trump has threatened to withhold funds from schools if they do not reopen the schools. The Democrats, they're targeting $430 billion. That's what they want to reopen schools in the fall. While the Republicans have a price tag of around $30 billion. Now, with President Trump, there is no plan at all whatsoever on the reopening of schools. He's just demanding that the schools reopen with no plan at all in place. So hopefully all the kinks will be worked out, and we're just going to cross our fingers here, guys, and see what happens, what type of middle ground the Republicans in the Senate and the Democrats in the House can come to terms or agreement on, and can finally pass into the next stimulus package. Hopefully, this will be good news too also as well. But the good news that I have for you guys today is that the discussion is underway. Only a few hours from now, actually, the Senate is starting later in the afternoon tomorrow, but the House of Representatives is starting early in the morning tomorrow. But both sides of Congress will be open, and it starts with the Senate, with the debating, the negotiations, the bringing forth of proposals, and this is going to go on probably all of this week. So we will have more updates as they unveil for you. So definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notification. That way you won't miss a video. And give this video a thumbs up. That way YouTube can promote our videos and help us grow our channel also as well. And don't forget, we have minute-by-minute updates, stimulus check updates for you in our Facebook group. So click the link down below in the description. Join our Facebook group. Join our community. And also see other links in the description while you're down there for free money and other helpful resources as well. And from all of us here at the How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC family, stay safe, be blessed. We'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and on this channel we talk about ways to increase your credit score, build credit, and get approved for the lowest payments on mortgages and lines of credit, travel the world for free, earn extra money with cash back. And if that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll never miss a single video as we make them.